Welcome back everybody, it's Cal Jordan TV, and today we have a special video for you. We will be taking a look at the top 10 Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures that we need made or updated. Now, the first figure that I think would be great as a Build-A-Figure would be Black Goliath. Now, Black Goliath is a character that is very popular amongst fans, and we did receive a version of him from Marvel Universe. However, that figure is sorely outdated with the ball joint hips, and it's just design and aesthetics, so an update to Black Goliath would be a great addition to everyone's collection. Next is a character that I know everybody would love to see re-released, is the Blob. Now, I know that we do have a Blob Build-A-Figure from the early days of Hasbro Marvel Legends, and that version is actually one of the best Build-A-Figures in my opinion of all time. However, it is hard to come by now unless you were collecting back then. If you are trying to get into collecting now and want a Blob, it is going to be very expensive. So if Hasbro could re-release a Blob and perhaps give their own spin to it, that would be a really good thing. World War Hulk or World Breaker Hulk is one of the most powerful versions of Hulk, and me personally, I enjoyed this storyline very much, and I know a lot of you fans did as well. That is how I know a lot of people would really love to see this figure come to life, as they can recreate the scenes of the storyline where Hulk fought the X-Men, the Avengers, basically everyone in the Marvel Universe. With the success of the latest Age of Apocalypse line, I know that Hasbro is going to be milking that storyline, so it is only a matter of time before we get a Build-A-Figure of the Age of Apocalypse Sabretooth. I know that we do have a Toy Biz version, but of course, everyone would love to see an update to the Sabretooth, especially now that we have Wild Child. Next is Mephisto. This is a character that I know a lot of people would love, as Mephisto could be included with a lot of accessories, and of course he could be included with a throne, which would be cool. The only version of Mephisto out right now that all collectors can get is the Marvel Select version, but it is kind of hard to come by now, and it does kind of lack in articulation, although the sculpt is really good. However, a Hasbro release of this character would be really awesome. I know that it may be difficult maybe to release it in stores because of the whole kids seeing it on the shelves thing, but if they could do it as an exclusive maybe to Hasbro Pulse, that would be actually a way to do it for them and still be really cool. The next character that I think would be really cool if we got was Blackheart. So we obviously did get a Blackheart from Toy Biz, and that was a really excellently done character. The details, the aesthetics, everything was really well done, but of course it is an outdated body mold. So if we do end up getting a version of Mephisto, it would make sense that they would release his son Blackheart as either a Build-A-Figure or even a deluxe figure. The next figure that I'm going to be talking about is the Destroyer. The Destroyer is an Asgardian character who is meant to be a guardian of Asgard that is controlled by Odin. I believe that Odin even used the armor himself. We do have a Marvel Select version with an alternate Odin head, which is the version that a lot of people have right now in their collections. A lot of people speculated after the Thor movie we might get a Destroyer Build-A-Figure, but we never got one, so if we do get one now, I think that would still be really cool. Marvel Legends is now getting a good amount of cosmic characters, so I think that a new version of Ronin the Accuser, an updated version by Hasbro, would definitely be welcomed by a lot of collectors. We do have an old Hasbro Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure for this character, and the MCU 10 years version of Ronin the Accuser, but an updated release from Hasbro of a comic version of Ronin the Accuser would be really cool to go with all of our cosmic villains. Next is everybody's favorite teleportation controlling dog, Lockjaw. Now, for years I have been seeing people ask for Lockjaw, but lately I haven't really been seeing anyone ask for him, and I think that he would be a really cool character for Hasbro to release. The only version we have is the 3 3/4 inch Lockjaw, and he doesn't really scale well with the 6-inch Marvel Legends. I also think that it would be really cool to get an Inhumans wave, so if we get an Inhumans wave with a Lockjaw Build-A-Figure, sign me up for that. And last but not least is my most wanted Build-A-Figure of all, and that is Uatu the Watcher. Actually, if they could just make it like an army building watcher, that would be even sicker. So the only version is, of course, the Marvel Select version, and this is a fantastic version of the Watcher. However, it does go for a ridiculous amount on eBay. If Hasbro is able to include a lot of detail, great articulation, and a great wave to go with it, or even just release it as a deluxe figure with a lot of accessories, I think that the Watcher would be a hugely sought after figure. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, and once again, thank you for watching this video.